Listen, I want to say our fans were unbelievable, the commitment in which they made for, these playoffs, and that goes into this win and then being there next week, I think is tremendous commitment and dedication to the Chiefs. And that's why it is the Chiefs Kingdom. So we appreciate every bit of it and the support. And then, listen, I mean, we just all were part of one of the better wins, better games, I should say, in the National Football League. And we were lucky to come out on that end of it. Guys battled their hearts out, both teams. I was proud of our guys for getting in there for 4 quarters and gutting it out. There were some huge plays made by the offense, defense, and special teams. And listen, I mean, it was a great game. I'm just kind of sorting it all out right now. My hat goes off to Sean McDermott. I know how hard he works, and Dable and Leslie Frazier. I mean, these guys, they spend a lot of time doing this likewise. And, that's a gut wrencher, but we appreciate the competition. It was a great game and for everybody to watch and to be a part of. So anyways, with that, time's yours.
Let's go first to Herbie Teope. Go ahead, Herbie.
Coach, good afternoon or good evening, and congratulations on that win. You mentioned a great football game, and I'm hoping you can explain some of the emotions that you and the players were going through in that last 2 minutes of the game, of regulation, I should say.
You know what, Herbie, is probably the same ones you were going through. It was ups and downs. The one thing that I love about this team is they didn't flinch. They kept focus. Nobody threw in the hat and quit. They just kept battling. I mean, we're there with 13 seconds left. Everybody's going, we got to go down and score and get a field goal. So points were big right at that point. So, and 3 in particular. So the guys just believed that it was going to get done, and much appreciated. And listen, Herbie, we got a great team coming in here. So we can enjoy this for about a minute, and then we got to get ourselves ready for Cincinnati.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Andy. I know when a game like this is going on, you're doing whatever you can just to try to win the game. And then when it's over now, you're really happy that you guys got it done. But do you have a sense of what an epic game this was? I mean, I think people are probably going to be talking about this one for a long time. Do you have a sense of what an epic game this was? And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Well, listen, I could tell by the excitement of our team and then, the way everybody ended up on the field. I mean, that doesn't happen very often. No fan, the fans all stayed, not a fan left. So you knew it was quite a grinder. And you're right, I was in the middle of it. However, our coaches did a great job. Eric Bieniemy, Spags, Dave Tobe. I mean, just of putting guys in positions to make plays, and then guys stepping up. I'm so proud of the guys for doing their part. And then, like I said, Adam, the guys didn't flinch, which is you talk about an epic game. Okay, well, that's the way the players took it. They had tremendous respect for Buffalo, and they knew it was going to be a battle, and they kept going, and they didn't lose trust in themselves. So that leads to epic games in this again with 2 good football teams.
Yeah, and secondly, Buffalo scores with 13 seconds left. I mean, technically you still have time to get the field goal, but it looks pretty grim there. Do you have any special advice to Pat right there? Do you have any words for him at that point when Buffalo took the lead for the last time?
Yeah, when it's grim, be the grim reaper and go get it. So he did that. He made everybody around him better, which he is great at, and he just does it effortlessly. When it gets tough, he's going to be there battling, and players appreciate that.
Let's go next to Pete Sweeney. Good, Pete.
Coach, I was wondering, with Harrison and some of the early game struggles, was there any conversation with him? And I was just wondering if you could speak to how he kind of rebounded there and made sure to get it done when Patrick got him into range.
Say that one more time. I can barely hear you. Just say it one more time.
No, Harrison. I'm wondering about Harrison Butker, and whether or not you guys had any conversation during the game and him kind of rallying back. Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, no. Ultimate trust in Bud. He's done so well for the years that he's been here, and every once in a while you're going to have a clunker or two, and and whether it's the snap, the hold, the kick, there are a lot of things that go into it. But we have the ultimate trust in him coming back, and we showed it coming right back to him. So it wasn't, we knew points were important and no more important than with 3 seconds left in the game.
Let's go next to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, and Brad, I have a couple quick things. But Andy, what was your conversation like with Patrick after that game?
To be honest with you, I haven't seen him other than when the team was around. So it was a little crazy in the locker room, and everybody jumping on top of everybody. I mean, the guys are excited. That's the way you like it. I mean, I'm glad they're going to celebrate here for a little bit, and then, like I said, we got a big one against Cincinnati coming, a good football team.
The second thing I wanted to ask, just the preparation throughout the week. I mean, obviously you guys are up and amped to play for a playoff game anyway, but could you sense a little something extra for Patrick with the chance to play a team that they got him in the regular season?
Well, listen, he doesn't look at it that he looks at it like, I want to get you. And that's the way he approaches every day. Every time he comes in that huddle, he says, let's be great. And that's a great characteristic to have. And it doesn't come when he says it, it's not corny. It doesn't come off that way. I mean, the guys believe in it, and he tries to do it every snap. So he handles himself the right way.
Let's go next to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Coach, obviously a lot of moments in the game that stand out, and any one of them you could pick up. But one thing I wanted to wonder about was with Tyreek on that 64-yard touchdown. Was there any advice, anything that you told the players, that, hey, in such situation, go down at the 1, or do you just want them to score in a spot like that?
No, we wanted him to score. We probably would like to have had it with less time on the clock, but he was battling on that. There wasn't going to be any necessarily slowing him down. Just to get there was a feat. And so, anyways, yeah.
Let's go next to Todd Palmer. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Andy, I couldn't help but think back to the Dallas game a couple of years ago when you guys had a pretty incredible touchdown right at the end of the half. I was wondering, how much time do you spend on those end of game situations and for moments like that? And did this one work out about as perfectly as possible for you?
Yeah, well, you've been at training camp, so you guys know we spend a lot of time on different situations. We continue that through the year, and so every week we're working on something like that, and you don't get to use it very often, but when you do, it's good to be prepared, and then good to have the guys that we have and the coaches that all work together to help get the right plays in, and talking to the players. And EB's got a tremendous amount of poise during that time when you got a lot of people coming at you with different things, and so he just kind of calms the storm and goes forward.
We'll go last to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Andy, continuing on that, on the game-winning touchdown, just how often has Travis ran that route, and what made that play sort of special, given that it was him and Tyreek lined up on the right side?
Yeah, so you're talking about the overtime play?
Yes, the overtime.
Yeah, so the overtime play was just a double move off of one of Kelce's favorite routes that he has, and that we call quite a little bit. Matter of fact, he had a big catch on it earlier in the game, and then it's just a double move off of that play, and he made a great catch. And that was a heck of a catch. I mean, it was such a heck of a catch that the official kept me right there and said the game's not over for, it felt like 5 minutes. Everybody was celebrating. I'm going, good luck getting everybody back. So.
All right, Nate, does that cover you?
Yes.
All right, Coach, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Yep.
We got Tyreek Hill coming up next, guys.